Hey boys and girls, so here's the new book that we're going to read. It is called Keeping Fit, and I chose Keeping Fit because we have been learning about healthy habits and exercise, and this is a nonfiction book which will inform us even more than what we've already been discussing in class. So as we can see, that again, this is called Keeping Fit. So what I'm going to do is just do a read along with you. All right, as we look, here's the first page. Just follow along with your eyes as you see that my little yellow circle follows with the words. Keeping fit. A fit kid is a healthy kid. You can stay fit by eating healthy foods and exercising. You should exercise for an hour or more every day. So what you guys can tell the person that you're reading with is what these little yellow words are for, and then hopefully you can tell them what they mean. Healthy and exercising. And then go ahead and tell them one way that you can be healthy and one way that you can exercise. All right, now that you have told them all of the things I asked you to do, go ahead and follow along. You need energy to stay active. Healthy foods give you energy to move and play. My Plate can help you choose healthy foods from every food group. So again, we look at the highlighted word all the way up here, and that says energy. And what I would like you to do is tell your parents one thing that is good energy and one thing that is bad energy. And we learned about that in class, so let's see if you can remember and go ahead and inform them, and maybe that they can start thinking about the things that they choose to eat. All right, here we are on the next page, and the heading says heart, muscles, and bones, things that we have already learned about. So go ahead and follow along. Exercise is good for your heart, muscles, and bones. What activities do you do to make your bones strong? So what I want you to do again is go ahead and tell your parents what you know about the heart. And you can also tell them where you know that it is located. So where is it at on your body? And then the word strong. What do we know about strong? And then you're going to answer the question. It says, what activities do you do to make your body strong? Go ahead and share a few things with your parents. All right, on the next page. Ooh, I love seeing that picture right there. I can't wait until we can get in the pool. Go ahead and follow along. Do you like to swim, jog, or play soccer? These activities make your heart pump fast. This makes your heart stronger. Right now, I want you to go ahead and tell your parents, or again, who you're reading with, a few things that you know that makes your heart pump faster. One of the things that makes my heart pump faster is when I go jogging with my dog. I try to do that every single morning, but again, that's exercising my heart, and I know it's making it stronger. So you think of a few things that you do to make your heart stronger. Go ahead and share. All right, now here we are on the next page. It's a little girl climbing what it looks like is a rock wall. I'm going to go ahead and read. Follow along. Your muscles get stronger when you climb, skate, and ride your bike. Again, share some things that make your muscles stronger. If it's not something that you already talked about earlier, try to think outside of the box and think of some other things that you do that make your muscles stronger. One thing I do is I like to go to the gym and lift weights. Go ahead and share a few things now. Here we are looking at this next page, and look at that cool move that boy's doing over there. I know kids in my class sure like to do those things, as we have some dance parties in our class at the end of the day. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue reading. It says, dance and gymnastics keep your muscles flexible. There's a new word, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and click on it. It says flexible. Able to bend in many different ways. So whenever you are flexible, you can do lots of things with your body. Okay, here we are on the next page. Looks like they're jumping rope. Lots of us do that. I know that they have you guys do that in PE. If you don't do it, outside at home, I know that they are making you do that. So we all should be familiar with what that is. Go ahead and follow along. I'm at the top. Jumping rope and running are great for growing kids. These activities help build strong bones. Okay, so I'm looking at the next page, and at the very top is another heading, and it says feeling good. Exercise is also good for your mood. You feel happy and sleep better after you are active. Exercise is fun with friends. Play team sports to meet new people. So I'm going to go ahead and click on mood. I know we've heard of the word mood, but I'm just going to go ahead and read you the definition of it. It says mood, a feeling or a state of mind. So that means how you are feeling. What mood are you in? So what it says again, it says exercise is also good for your mood. So when you exercise, you are, making your mood hopefully better than what you were. I want you to go ahead and share with somebody who you're with, or even just think to yourself if you're not with anybody, one exercise that you feel really good about when you're done exercising. How do you feel? Does your mood change? If it changes, share about it. If it doesn't change, maybe you can tell them why it doesn't change. And maybe you guys can come up with something that could help your mood, or choose a different exercise that would make your mood feel better, because that's what we're looking for, because exercising is good for your body, and we also want it to be good for your mood. All right, I'm getting ready to turn to the next page, so again, follow along with me. All right, it says, get moving! Exclamation point, so we say it with expression. Eat a healthy snack before you are active. Eating a healthy snack means before you are going to be doing something. Active means moving your body, so make sure you choose a healthy snack before you are active, because choosing those bad energy snacks, you know that it's going to wear you out a lot quicker, and you're not going to want to play as long, and you're not going to feel very good after. Quickly, if you haven't done so before, I know I said something about sharing a healthy energy, food versus a non-healthy energy food. Think of 3 healthy snacks that you know are good to eat before you begin something active. Go ahead and share that now. Okay, here I am on the next page, and it looks like this little boy is drinking some water or some Gatorade when he's exercising, and we have talked about this in class, and you guys are going to share a word with your parents about what we learned as I read it, and you're going to tell them what it means. Be sure to stay hydrated. Remember, we talked about the word hydrated the other day. What does it mean to stay hydrated? Hopefully you can inform them and tell them what it means to stay hydrated. Let me finish. Drink water before, during, and after you exercise. That is very, very important. So think of one thing that you choose other than water that is a healthy drink that you can drink during exercise. Share that, and then we're going to go to the next page. All right, here we are on the last page. Go ahead and follow along. Is there a sport or activity that you would like to try? It is easy to stay active if you find something you love to do. All right, so here you are, you're going to share. Is there a sport or an activity that you haven't done yet that you would like to try? Go ahead and start thinking of a few things and share it with the buddy that you're reading with. Maybe they can come up with something if you couldn't really think of anything. But I want you to try to think of at least one activity that you're willing to try to make you stay healthy or become healthy. And then the last thing that I want you to do, which is going to be for homework that you're going to turn in. You are going to write only 2 facts that you learned from this book. So what you know that you can do is you can rewatch this video. All you have to do is, you can rewind the button, which is you can click on the button to rewind it, or you can just scroll back a few pages. You have the choice to do whatever you want. So you're going to write 2 facts that you learned, and then you are going to tell me one healthy food that is your favorite, and you are going to tell me one activity or sport that is your favorite. You don't have to write sentences there. You can just write down apple, which is my favorite because I'll know, and then my favorite activity or sport is softball. So those are the things you're going to do. One more time, I'll repeat it. 2 facts from the book, 1 healthy food choice that you love, and 1 of your favorite sports or activities that you like to do. And that is all you need to do for homework. And I'm looking forward to getting it whenever you're finished. Thanks, guys.